Hi everybody, welcome back. This is another episode of Living Crafty and Cozy, and my name is Audra. Welcome you to the show, and today we are covering gingerbread DIYs. I've got a whole show of how I styled my gingerbread decor and a bunch of DIYs that I did. I actually DIY'd a lot of my decor, so I'm so excited to share with you guys all of the cuteness. It is the Giant Gingerbread Show. Let's get going. All right, DIY number one, the runner. This is actually a thrifted valance, a curtain topper here, and it looks really, really great. It's like that burgundy and white check. I thought it would look great as a runner with some giant gingerbread on there. So I'm just taking this these large gingerbread, the felt gingerbread from Dollar Tree, and I had used puff paint on two of them a couple years ago. I made those guys, and then I just picked up a few extra, and they are completely blank. I left them blank. You can add some paint. You can make them all, painted in or filled in, or you could leave them all blank. It would be completely up to you, but this is how I styled mine. And I am just lightly doing hand over hand here. And I just made it as, almost as long as the runner, not quite. And a dab of hot glue under each hand to hold them together. And you have one of the cutest and most sweetest runners that you're going to find anywhere. As a matter of fact, you won't find it anywhere because it's completely unique. And I love it. It's adorable. And yes, my girl gingerbread cookie has a strand of pearls on. In case you couldn't tell, she was the girl one with the little bow on top and the pink cheeks. She's got a strand of pearls just to be a little extra. It's so cute. I absolutely love this, and it was just a few bucks. And you have something unique and adorable. Moving along, we've got DIY number two. This is I wanted to do this really cute, like bakeware, sort of a centerpiece, if you will, with all like measuring cups and bowls and red and white. So the bottom piece there is just the giant plastic mixing bowl from Dollar Tree. Okay, and then that red ceramic mixing bowl is from, I think it was from the Target Hotspot. There's a sticker still on it, but I just thrifted it. And then that cute little extra bowl on top is just an extra little red and white bowl that I thrifted. And then I'm just using like the candlestick holders in between to space them out. And then I took apart this really pretty garland I found at Target last year that has like 3 different types of greenery in it. So it's like eucalyptus sprigs and the pine and some holly berries there. Just different things like that. And it looks absolutely gorgeous. Wasn't expecting it to turn out so pretty, actually. And then, of course, I went to Walmart and found some really cute little, like, not just the gingerbread cookies, but the ones that are like baker themed. So they've got like the rolling pins and the chef's hat. And he wouldn't stand up on just the greenery alone, so I did hot glue him to the edge of that bowl. And here I am just adjusting my greenery, and I threw in a few extra pieces of candy, like the little candy I had was thrifted. And there's another little gingerbread ornament from Walmart that's baker themed. And then how about these little baking trays? I got a pack of 6 of those from Dollar Tree, if you can believe it. These are so adorable. And then they just have like little wording on them and like the cookies. And at the very top, I have that cute little cupcake. It's a toy cupcake that I found at a flea market for like 50 cents. And I was like, I'm going to do something gingerbread theme with this. I don't know what, but I'm going to do something gingerbread theme. And then I'm just filling it in with a few ornaments and little, decorative candies and a cute little bow, the red and white striped bow. And this is such a beautiful centerpiece. I have it sitting on my countertop there. That's dividing the dining room and the kitchen. And it's so beautiful. And oh, that's right. To top it off with, I have these red and white striped pipe cleaners. And I just twisted them into curls. And I am adding them to my centerpiece here. I'm just kind of attaching them to the greenery or the side of the bowls. And they just kind of elevate everything. Looks really nice. And again, here it is. Completely unique. You won't find it in stores. It is something that's just born out of my own imagination. And that's what I love about it. It's just exactly what I wanted. So, and it turned out really pretty. In my opinion, this is very pretty. It's not just cutesy, it's actually pretty with the greenery in it. I like that a lot. And here I am just showing you guys how I DIY'd my tree. I bought this tree a few years ago at Five Below. And, it's really pretty. I like it. I think I spent $10 or $15 for it. It's like a 4-footer. And it's really nice and full, and it's flocked. And that's okay. I'm not like a super fan of the flocked trees, just because when you open them up, it just all starts crumbling everywhere. It's super ick, but it looks pretty. That's all that matters, right? So here I am just making a giant bow for the top of my tree. I just want to point out at Dollar Tree this year, their ribbon is phenomenal. They have that really sheer sparkly white ribbon with the red and white stripe, the wire ribbon at the edges. I think I bought like 3 rolls. It's so beautiful. And then I'm just placing some other large ornaments that I had gotten from Walmart in the years past. Those hats, the red and white straight hats. And then these little felt gingerbread guys from Dollar Tree. I pick up some every year. And I just put an ornament hook through their head and hang them on the tree. And the tree is just a collection of here, there, and everywhere. Different little ornaments. Some red and white striped ones from Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby. I think I got these flower picks on clearance from Robert's Christmas Wonderland here in Clearwater. And there's the tree. It's so beautiful. And it's a lot of fun. It is plugged in now. It does light up. And I love just sitting and looking at it while I'm in the kitchen cooking or cleaning. It's a lot of fun to have out there. And I do put it inside of a red basket. So instead of putting it on the stands, putting the feet out, I just put it in a giant cube of foam and put it down in that basket. And that's how it stays up there. And this is just me showing all 3 DIYs together out on the countertop with a little razzle-dazzle. Little razzle-dazzle added into that shot there. I mean, that's how I see it whenever I look at it. All the sparkles. Okay, so this is a quick and easy way to DIY a garland for your doorway. I found this cute little peppermint garland, like the candy garland there, at a thrift store. And so I just draped it over some nails on the corners and put 2 of the red and white striped bows. You can find those real easy this time of year. And then all of these little red and white striped candies that I'm hanging up there, I put ornament hooks through. I did thrift those as well. And then these little gingerbread guys are just from Dollar Tree. They come like, I think 6 to a pack. Super easy, super adorable. and I love it. This is my second year in a row doing it, and I think it looks adorable. I love finding these little treasures at thrift stores. And here is just me showing off my gingerbread collection, the style, this little vintage tin that I found, some box lids, my beautiful modern home from Target, my Hobby Lobby stuffed animals. And this guy is new from Walmart this year. I love him. And I've just incorporated some of my decorative baking jars there. I think it goes perfect with the theme, and it's already the right color for it. And I picked up these tin lawn decor gingerbread from Dollar General last year and just bent the stakes back so they stand up. And then I DIY'd that house last year. And then this is my little coffee shelf sitting right above my sink. These glasses, these cups were all from Dollar Tree this year. They have great merchandise this year. And this is over my pantry. And this is going to be my doorway number 2 DIY. This is a thrifted candy cane. It's a solid wood candy cane from, where was it? I think I got it in Michigan this year when we were on vacation. And these ornaments are ornaments that I used to keep in my kitchen when we had a different theme there. And I thought I was going to have to get rid of them, but then I had this idea to incorporate them with these cute little flea market ornaments, the gingerbread ornaments that I found this year, and just kind of slide them all on this candy cane. The candy cane was actually the handle of a shovel, and then the shovel is a cute little picture of a snowman painted on the shovel part there. It was very cute, but I just popped the shovel part off and used the candy cane and used it to hang some really cute ornaments and just DIY my own decor, because that's how I love to do it. Solid wood, so it's really hard to hammer to the wall. I tried doing adhesives, glue, nothing was holding this up. So I'm like, oh great, I'm gonna have to nail this in. And it was really, really difficult. I struggled with it, but there it is. I think it's really stinking adorable. And then moving on, you guys, so I found this beautiful house at a flea market. There is a vendor at our Plant City flea market that a lot of times will set up, and he sells stuff for like 50 cents and $1. Like everything you see is either 50 cents or $1, or just depends on whatever he wants to price point things that weekend. So I found this house. I'm pretty sure it was $1. And it's like a shelf inside. It's like a little shelf inside. So I'm like, I'm definitely getting this. It's going to be a DIY. And then I got the idea to make it one of those really pretty modern gingerbread houses that I've been seeing lately. And instead of spending, like $100 or a couple hundred, like a Pottery Barn, I was like, well, I'm definitely just going to DIY this and see if I like it. So what I'm doing here is the paint I use, the brown paint, is too thin and light to cover that. So I use this really light chalk paint color, and I use that as a primer, basically. So now it won't, if I left it dark, it would have made the paint too dark. So I definitely didn't want that. I want to be like a little bit of a lighter brown. And I am just using nutmeg brown from the company Apple Barrel Paint. You can just pick this up at Walmart. I think I got this big jar of it off of Amazon though last year. And this house came without a roof, so I'm just using some cardboard and cutting it down and gluing it on and making it my roof for my gingerbread house. And I am just gonna paint it over with that same brown paint. And there it is, all painted and ready for me to go. Oh, I guess it's not completely painted yet, but the roof is ready. I picked up a couple of paint pens from Dollar Tree, and just white, so I could do like all of my my little decor details and all the swirls and hearts and stuff that I wanted to put on to my house. And here I am just putting on the little frosting shingles to my house. And then I just put this little design in each tile. You guys see only a few seconds of it, but it was like, oh man, 10 minutes each side, I would say. A lot of detailed work on this house. Actually, this one took a couple of nights to finish. I was doing this because the kids are off school for their break. I was doing this literally at nighttime when they went to sleep. I can't really paint in front of my daughter or else she tries to take over and just things end up looking special. So I just went online and found kind of a design that I really liked so that I could emulate it. And so my artwork is not like really perfect or really even, but I'm okay with it. I think it makes it more special. And to me, I was thinking we don't have any like homemade ornaments or anything like that. And I used to have so much of that growing up and I just kind of missed that. So this house is almost representative of that to me. Like it's homemade. It looks homemade. It's still really pretty, but you can see like on one of the sides, like the lines to my windows go off a little bit. And I guess I could always cover it back over and redo it, but why bother? It still looks really nice. So here I am just doing the little details all on every single side. And you'll see I started off with one side being a practice side. And so that's the one that doesn't really match the other sides, but I left that too. I'm like, it doesn't matter. That's the side that you see the least, so. And I love the idea of putting hearts on the house. It just gives it that cute little homey look. And so at the end of this, you'll see where I leave off. I actually go back and fill it in a bunch more. Like I couldn't stop adding to it until I got it to where I like it. And for the door, I did not fill it in with paint pen, but I did grab some white paint. You'll see me do that here in a minute. And just filled it in because that would have been too much drawing in. My crooked little heart. There I am, just taking white paint and just filling in the door. And then I am going over the hearts with Mod Podge and that iridescent glitter that I had put on the roof. I did the same thing all over the roof. And then I did the same thing with the hearts. I didn't do it all over the house. I added a gingerbread girl. That's another Walmart ornament, and a snowflake that I painted brown and put that on the front of the house. And I think it's beautiful and I really, really love it. It's special to me and I hope it's something that we keep all throughout the years. And the really great part about this house, oh wait a minute, hold on, look at how cute this is. On the back I put a snowman and a little doggy door. That's the side that I look at from behind when I'm in the kitchen cleaning. So I was like, how cute is this? We're going to have a doggy door in this gingerbread house. And then, so the great part about this is I did show you in the beginning that there is a shelf in there. We turn it into a hot cocoa bar for the kids. You can fit 2 small cups. So these are some thrifted Christmas mugs, some candy canes, cocoa, some chocolates, and of course, don't forget the marshmallows. There you have it. Is that not the cutest idea ever? I was really excited. When I had the idea. I'm like, oh my goodness, my kids are going to love this. And they do. And so moving along, we have something I kind of got inspired by Pinterest to do this. So it's a little bit Pinterest and a little bit me. So I just picked up some brown poster board. I did have to travel out to Hobby Lobby for this. And they're just $1 each. So I didn't have to spend extra, but you couldn't find that color at Dollar Tree or Walmart. And I am just going to my cabinets and measuring. I measured that. I don't know if it showed that or not, but I measured each cabinet door and then cut out accordingly the size that each of those poster boards would need to be to fit each one, and then making a slot for the handle. I use Mod Podge all over it and then sprinkle it with iridescent glitter. And then here I'm just using the leftover chenille, that chunky chenille yarn that I had from making my ghosts at Halloween. I was like, I'm going to use this in one of my Christmas DIYs. And it's big and fluffy, and look at how cute it looks like as the gingerbread roof. So here I am just hot gluing all of my patterns, and I did end up just laying them on top of each other. At first I was cutting them down to fit in each diamond shape there, but that was just way too much work and took way too much time. So they actually look really nice just laying over the top of each other. So I just ended up doing it that way. And then for my middle cabinet, so those are going to be on the sides, on the top. So for the middle top, I'm just going to put 2 little hearts. So they look like my windows. And I am just hot gluing everything down. And I am just putting some adhesive stickers that you can get from Dollar Tree. These are in the hardware section. And it held everything up really well. There's no issues with it. And I'm just pushing my handles through the slot that I made there. And look at how adorable that looks. My house looks like a gingerbread house. It's so cute. I don't know how long it'll be up there for. So far, it hasn't gotten in the way, but I'm just taking here. I have this little frosting drape that I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm just draping it across the tops of my gingerbread cabinets. How cute is all of this? Oh my goodness, it's like a gingerbread explosion. And then I'm just gluing on some snowflakes. I did run out of my yarn. I wanted to make a little door on the bottom cabinets with the yarn, but I ran out of yarn. Isn't that sad? I just covered it over with the icing drape, and it's still pretty. And that's it. There are those sparkles again. That's how I see my kitchen now. Sparkles in my eyes every time I look at it because it's so adorable. I love gingerbread, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people do too, because it's very popular right now, and has been for a couple of years. But this is my house. This is my kitchen right now, and I love it. All right, everybody, this is the part where you hit the subscribe button if you like what you saw. And I do have a bonus video for you guys. All right, guys, I usually have a bonus DIY, some footage I dug up from last year. I don't know how this didn't get posted, but I wanted to show you guys how I DIY'd this hanging coffee bar. This is a peppermint coffee bar, or a candy cane coffee bar, excuse me. So I'm just taking all of these crates from Dollar Tree, these little trays, the wooden trays, and painting them. I use red paint from Dollar Tree. I don't recommend it. It looks very like pink in person. Yeah, so I'm just taking, I would just use a different red. I'm just gluing 3 of these together. I went like 2 sets of trays, or 2 rows of trays. And this is going to be what holds my coffee and whatnot, my little product. And then you can see I cut down 2 really big of the candy canes, the type that you put in your yard. These are the ones that actually have lights in them. The top part that I cut off, I'm actually zip tying to each of these candy canes, and I am stabilizing it. I'm just using that to stabilize the candy canes so they don't shift back and forth. And it's going to feel really unstable until probably you've added your last piece of glue and your last zip tie. But just keep working at it. And these trays are a perfect fit to squeeze down inside of the hooks of the candy canes, you guys, no lie. So it just works perfect. Honestly, I don't know that I even glued that much, fixed the trays to the candy canes that much. They just fit so perfectly. And here I'm just using those gingerbread baking trays, just extra stuff, some peppermint, some candies, some different things to just kind of decorate the coffee bar. But this is a hanging coffee bar. I fed some rope through that top rung, and it's a hanging coffee bar. I'm using it again this year too. Look at that. So you can save countertop space, you can add some other stuff, but look at how adorable is this. And it hangs, it's out of your way, and you can make it for just a few dollars. I was really happy with how this turned out, and yeah, there it is hanging on the wall, and the stuff actually stays there pretty securely. Well, anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys really enjoyed the show. Thanks for stopping by as always, and yeah, I hope you guys have a fun time getting out there DIYing. Till next time.